It's R.Inaba from Japan. Many Japanese in the top 100 discussion again as the sport continues to evolve in the land of the rising sun. Of course, surfing to be included in the Olympics in 2020 is another whole topic. Watch for C.Richards, the dynamic surfer out of the United States. J.Vargas, another Brazilian who is doing his hard work campaigning here in Ballito. And watch for T.Hendrickson, the Hawaiian talent out of Maui.
And
split peak here.
Peak there.
Yep. We'll go with the live action here. We'll talk lots about many subjects during the heat, but J.Vargas.
Hello and welcome to the webcast.
Well, we trust that you're enjoying it with us. R.Inaba gets underway there. His opener will be a throwaway. Of course, it's kind of it's difficult to turn those opportunities down, especially with, having the home story of Geordie Smith in the area here. So we see C.Richards just landing on the coping and sort of muscling his way out of already a second wave. Cam opened with a 217, throws that away. T.Hendrickson, snap to release. Now second turn, a little chip in the pocket, whips it around again. Little bowl running on the inside for T.Hendrickson. Now you'll see this get a little better as the tide comes in here. We saw at the end of yesterday, once we put the event on hold, the start of the next round, the round of 48. C.Richards, nice snap there. End section, gets a little pounce on it. Nothing over convincing there from C.Richards. We saw a very tight point spread in the last heat. R.Inaba, and also watching J.Vargas back at it. Little chuck of the tail there. And, well, you'll get stuck in the marshmallow white water look there. Not quite a clean ride out. Look at that one shortly. Here goes Cam switching his focus to the other way. Nice rip to release there. Swings it nicely through the hips, keeps the knees nice and bent, center of gravity low as he jams into the end section. To Sri Lanka, who's really come up in the standings and offerings. It's certainly a very friendly crew here, and we'll just love to have you as a visitor as you see R.Inaba jamming away on the backhand there.
This is pretty important to this event?
Yeah, obviously. I think it's the most important event for everyone that's in it so far this year.
In that last interview, I had to laugh at Scotty's comments about dropping your wallet as we see this wave. Look how clear it is. If any of the surfers do a wallet drop out there, they can just swim out there and find it. You'll find it on the bottom and pretty easily. Yeah?
And managed to get that QS 3000 win over Mitchie Colburn in that final. So watching the live action here, this is our fourth place surfer, J.Vargas, the Brazilian in this one. And this is a nice bowl that's giving him speed to work with. So a nice little runner along the bank there as the water continues to fill in here. See-through conditions here, almost a tropical look to the lineup here as we see C.Richards loading up that second turn. Lots of speed out of it, now jams the end section. Nice contribution to the heat here for C.Richards. Opened with a 5.
Bit of risk in that last maneuver. Look at the clarity of that water. You can actually see shadow along the bottom of the sandbank. First turn, lovely there. Flare in that tail, and I like that one. Flaring out as well. He opens his shoulders up in order to, get it going back towards the beach.
But good work here from T.Hendrickson, showing us his experience, many years on the qualifying series. Here he goes, lots of speed. Is he on one of those Xanadu's? Flares the tail. Waiting for numbers to settle now. I think J.Vargas is going to drop his 367. We'll continue our good judging theme here. How about all the speed here, Mark?
Yeah, you can see he's looking down the line, sees the lip, flares it out.
Very alive in the lineup. Meanwhile, J.Vargas wants to be part of the discussion, uses the priority for his own two-turn combo. Gets a nice little shampoo there as that white water explodes around him.
Foot came off the back from the tail pad and lands it with both his feet, his front foot far towards the front of the board, and his back foot in the middle of the board where his front foot traditionally goes.
So for Tanner in green, for Geronimo in white, and Rio in red. Meanwhile, it keeps coming at us. Here's your surfer from Hawaii. That one will not factor in at all with the mask on.
Yeah, and it's just so hectic to think. Like 3 weeks ago, yeah. I mean, he was planning J-Bay, and if you look at John's Instagram, he actually packed his J-Bay boards for Brazil. So he came across from Hawaii to Brazil, and he was going to go from there straight to South Africa. Well, no one knows what's going to happen in the second half of the year now.
Well, it's many things to talk about on both the championship tour and here on the qualifying series as you see T.Hendrickson back at it. Already a 6.57 and a 6.17 in the jar. And nice attacking of that little slopey right-hander in the incoming tide here in Ballito.
I really like that close-up shot that our cameraman and web crew were able to give us their gigs, that HD high definition close up, you just get an idea of how glassy it is out there. Look at that, Gigs.
These are beautiful images of the World Surf League's qualifying series. R.Inaba, two-turn combination. Look how he shifts those hips and shoulders. And a little smile there, quite evident in the close-up frame there. Right now, that man is in second, down in fourth with a pair of fives. Here goes R.Inaba, who did up the numbers, and he's back at it again. Lovely pop out into the flats for the Japanese surfer, who on the previous ride found a 6.3.
There's that left, starting to come into play, boosts it, lands in the flats, controls it nice.
Geronimo's used the priority. Did he choose a good wave? The answer is no. Did he hold it together on that wave? The answer is no. And Vargas has put himself under a little bit of unnecessary pressure here as we watch our heat leader, T.Hendrickson. Speed climb to the air, again incomplete, so two little errors there from Hendrickson, who should have maybe just sat it out and waited for something a little better. 5.33, just short of a replacement score for that frontside air rotation. Here's your heat leader, T.Hendrickson, who will just victory lap it now to the beach. It doesn't look like anyone's going to threaten his win here. 6.57 and a 6.17 already in the bag for Tanner. And that we hear the horn outside the booth here. That is going to be an official result. The very experienced T.Hendrickson is on his way to the round of 48 surfers remaining. He's going to take R.Inaba with him. It's going to be at the expense of Geronimo Vargas and C.Richards. Stay with us. The final heat of the round of 96 coming after the break.